Okay, good morning, students. I hope you had a nice breakfast and you are enjoying the early morning breeze also. Mm. Today in Bangalore, the breeze is nice and the climate is nice climate, and you are having a nice time today. You are enjoying the nice atmosphere and nice green environment today. Mm. I think so. Okay, students, and today we are going to discuss in our subject the concept of financial markets. Previous class we have discussed clearly about the financial system, how the financial system is working on. And before going in deep to the topic, let us see the reflections. What happened from your side view? We put up in the blog about one of the nice point relating to the present financial system. That is how far the present financial system is moving. A nice discussion I posted from the Economic Times. This has been taken from the Economic Times. Students, you can also download the Economic Times app. It will be very useful for you in seeing the present situation. Okay. As per this discussion, whether our financial system is surrounded by good technology or whether we are moving towards the next industrial revolution, maybe 5.0 or 5.0. That's what I posted in the news. And you have replied nicely. And one more important thing when case of blogs, mention your name. Here, Neeraj only got the points because Neeraj only mentioned his name. Others, they have not mentioned the names. So this is a blog post. We are moving in another direction. The aim is you are able to understand and read something through the online media. And I have already shared the World Bank forum to you. It is another interesting blog. You must have some practice. That is the aim of creating the blog for the discussion. A nice discussion started with first person. However, it is mentioned as unknown. I don't know who is that person. So hereafter, when you are posting the blog, mention, create your profile and mention your name clearly so that we are able to know who are you. You will get the points. Okay. The nice discussion started with one of the student with the view that yes, financing by banks to a certain extent. He mentioned to a certain extent, but is something relating to what is the meaning of certain extent. But he used to point out nicely, but he mentioned that conventional business too can't be avoided. A nice discussion. That means that he is very much interested in conventional banking also. How far this concept is moving nicely, he mentioned. And few more discussions were there. I've gone through that one. One more discussion is very interesting. That's why I highlighted that discussion. Who is that person? If he is here, you can tell me hmm, who posted this one for a number of reasons. Anybody is there?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Huma?
sir. It's mine. Rosemary.
Rosemary. Good. Next time when you are posting, mention your name. Ma. Good.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Yeah, according to Rosemary, she clearly mentioned nowadays banks are also in collaboration with startup companies. Good. She clearly identified the financial system is moving in a different direction with a nice collaboration with fintech companies. Even we are going to discuss a simple case example of ICICI Bank. It is collaborating with small startups and they are moving. So in case of Indian financial system, since the boom of fintech companies are coming, the existing banks, the conventional banks are moving towards a nice tie-up and collaboration with the new startup for acquiring the technology. That is very interesting thing. She point out. Others also point out nicely. Very good discussions. Since due to time limit, I am highlighting only few things. Everybody done well. Can see that one. Even one of the person mentioned a sudden and drastic rise in number of fintech. That is mushrooming growth of fintech has been identified by one student. Who is that person? A sudden and drastic rise. Whether he is here. Okay. Because this group, even your seniors and industrial persons can also participate in this group. That is the plus point. I am not only the person. In one of the deputy governor of RBI, he mentioned that he is also ready to participate in that one. Oh, Sunil is mentioning. Nice, Sunil. Oh, Sunil only posted that one. Good, Sunil. And he is also going to join in our blog. You can utilize his expertise also. Okay. I informed him. He's ready to join. Okay. So you can see another interesting thing posted by the another Neeraj. He posted. He's the only person mentioned his name. According to Neeraj, he mentioned it will overtake the traditional banks. That is, Neeraj clearly identified the user-friendly system. How the technology is moving towards the user-friendly system. Because of this user-friendly system, it may overtake the traditional banking. Good estimation mentioned by the Neeraj nicely. Okay. Another student in the next group I identified. Who is this person? No, never. You must understand the banks are traditional engines. Who is that person? Whether he is here?
Yes, sir, it's Nikhil.
Nikhil. Okay, good, Nikhil. Nikhil mentioned clearly that he clearly identified the conventional system. We can't move against the conventional system. The reason he mentioned that handling of cash, whether it is physical cash or in case of virtual cash, whatever may be. But he also mentioned the risk, the regulation safety. What type of risk we are going to face if everything is moving towards the technology? So to that extent, he clearly identified that the traditional engines of the economic growth are only the banks. We can move towards the technology, but there's a limit for that one. He clearly mentioned because he identified some of the financial instruments nicely. You can see government schemes, government security bonds, insurance, etc. So his views are very nice. He also mentioned about the risk and how the physical cash has been taken the risk because the Reserve Bank of India is printing the physical cash. If everything is moving in a technology, what is the value for that one? How we are going to decide the value for money? That is the big issue he identified. Very nice discussion. And most of them, they mentioned nicely. So based upon that, we'll go to the next. So my suggestion, discussions are very good, but I expect every student should participate. Since we are having the marks for all these things, try to participate and mention your name so that others can also know your name should come out. When external persons are going to join, they will also give suggestions. Okay. We will invite few bankers also, since it is an external platform and which has been linked with the academy as well as the industry. This will help you more, and through that you are able to gain the relationship with industrial people quickly. That is the reason. Okay. Good, students. Let us move on to the core news with regard to the current topic, what we are discussing today. You can see the news from the IMF just 1 month back, how this IMF clearly identified the Indian financial markets. Today we are going to discuss about the financial market. What is its role? This role has been clearly captured by the IMF. I am not going to tell anything. IMF clearly mentioned about the financial markets in India. What is the present position of the financial markets? In previous classes, we have discussed what is the present position of the financial system. And now we are moving towards the next part, how far the financial markets are helping the Indian financial system. What is the position of financial markets in India? One of the director of monetary and capital markets, you must know, in case of IMF, International Monetary Fund, there's a position called director of monetary and capital markets. At present, Tobias Adrian is heading that section. He clearly mentioned, in case of India, the goal is to have an economy, a nice financial system. It should absorb shocks. Very nice thing. Absorb shocks. The balance sheets can be better managed. Non-performing loans can be better managed. So, how this financial system and financial markets are integrated, that is the thing he clearly noticed. If you are having a good financial system, all the risk should be absorbed. Risk in the sense, the political risk, financial risk, even the pandemic risk, what we are facing now. It should absorb the shocks. For that reason, we need a good financial market. Dear students, that is the nice quote given by him just 1 month back in the same year. So how IMF is judging about our Indian financial system, based upon that, you must know clearly how Indian financial system is linked to and integrated with the financial markets. Whatever may be the financial system, whether the basic quality of the financial system is able to absorb the shock. Even our students mention in that blog clearly the risk. Same thing is quoted by the IMF director. How we are going to manage the balance sheets and non-performing loans, these are all considered as the financial instrument, non-performing loans. These are all coming under the financial instruments in the financial market. So if the financial instruments are well managed, definitely our financial system will move in another direction. That is clearly mentioned by the director of IMF. So that is the current one. So in financial markets, when we are going to discuss about the financial markets, the basic aim of you have to know how the financial markets are integrated with the financial system. Your aim of studying the financial market is creating a better and competitive financial markets. That is the aim. So our learning outcome for the today's discussion is how effectively we can manage the financial markets and how it will help to improve the financial system. When you are going to work in the organization or when you are going to open your own entrepreneurship styles in the financial markets, you must know, you have to understand the better things from the financial markets. That is the core aim today. That is why when we gone through the financial markets, it has been defined like that. It is a market. We understand. Why, even though we used to call it as the finance, banking, whatever it may be, all are considered as market. You have already studied the marketing. So what is the meaning of the market in marketing? Anybody come quickly? Yes, what do you mean by market? Quick. Who are all the participants in the market? When you are going to Commercial Street in Shivaji Nagar, what do you mean by market? Come on.
So the place where buyers and sellers trade.
Good, Kiran. Kiran answer is 100% correct. So, according to Kiran, he clearly mentioned there is a need for buyer, then there is a need for a seller. Then, very important thing, what they are going to sell, what they are going to buy. Same thing in financial market. This is also consists of a buyer, seller, and a product. Only one thing we are saying in a different manner. We can buy and sell either inventory or an asset. Here you can see the meaning. Financial market is a place in which financial assets, that is the product. If Kiran is going to Commercial Street and ready to buy a pair of shoe, the shoe is the product. He may go here and there, and finally he used to find out the shoe is the product. Same thing in financial market. It may be the financial asset, or it is called as financial instrument. Simple thing. In case of a bank, you are going to a bank and you are going to get the deposit from that one. You want to open a deposit. In such a case, the deposit itself an instrument. You must know that meaning. A deposit is an instrument. A fixed deposit is an instrument. It is considered as a product. How Kiran is going to Commercial Street and buying a pair of shoes in the physical market. Same thing. Here, you are going there and going to buy a deposit. The deposit is considered as a product. In finance, we used to call it as financial instrument. That document is considered as an instrument. In other words, it is also named as the financial assets. You are going to buy a share in BSE through some of the brokers. The share certificate in the form of dematerialized one is the product. You are going to invest in the debt market. You are going to buy a gold bond. In such case, the gold bond is considered as an product. Here we used to call it as an instrument, financial instrument. Then next stage we used to call it as an financial assets. Both are same. If our Dominic is going to buy the shares of Wipro Limited, Dominic is considered as the buyer. He is going to buy. What he is going to buy? He is going to buy the shares of Wipro Infosys IT company shares. The shares are considered as the financial product. Next level, we used to call it as financial instrument. Same thing, it is also considered as a financial asset. Why our brother Dominic is buying that share? Because he is going to have an investment. He is having the money. He wishes to invest in the shares. Investment is an asset. That is why it is called as the financial asset. If our brother Dominic is going and buying the Wipro Limited shares, the shares is considered as the financial asset. It is a product. From where he will buy? From a seller. It may be through the intermediary. Like in marketing, there are a number of intermediaries. Here also number of brokers are there. He may buy from the BSE. BSE is acting as the main place to sell the shares or any securities to our brother. See that one? In such case, BSc is the seller. And Brother Dominic is considered as the buyer, and share is considered as the financial instrument or product or financial asset. So in case of this market, here also there are buyers, there are sellers, there's an instrument, and there are n number of intermediaries. That is very important thing. Number of persons are coming and they are buying and selling. That is why in case of financial assets, it may represent a claim to the payment of sum of money sometime in future. Why it is mentioned like that? It may be a fixed deposit, it may be an insurance policy, whatever it may be. It may be a lease financing. We are going to buy. It may represent the claim. If you are buying an insurance policy is considered as the financial instrument. In our example, if anybody is going to buy an instrument from insurance company, say for example, Pramod is going to buy an insurance policy. Pramod is a buyer. He decided to invest in life insurance company. So what Pramod will do? Pramod is approaching an insurance broker. Broker is said to be an intermediary. And he decided to buy one insurance policy. That insurance policy is considered as the financial instrument. And who is going to sell? Same life insurance corporation or some other company, whatever it may be. Life insurance corporation is said to be the seller. They are considered as the financial institutions. Life insurance company is called as the financial institutions, and the life insurance company agent is acting as the intermediary, and they are selling the LIC insurance policy, and our Pramod is the buyer. Same thing. Whatever you studied in marketing is also applicable here. LIC is now marketing. Come and buy our policy. They are creating new product. New product means different types of policy. LIC is having endowment policy, money back policy. Every day they are creating new different policies. All these policies are considered as the financial instruments, the financial product. Same thing, when you are buying, if you want to buy for an investment purpose, it is considered as the financial asset. For our Pramod, financial asset. The insurance company's policy is considered as the financial asset. Pramod is going to invest. That is the basic thing beyond the financial market. So dear students, you must understand clearly, here is also a buyer, here is also a product, here is also a seller, and there are a number of intermediaries. That is why it is called as financial market. But the sellers are in a different position. Based upon the product they are selling or based upon the money instrument they are circulating, we are classifying basically the financial markets into either money market or capital market. You can see money market refers if you are going into a bank and you are getting the fixed deposit. Our Rosemary is going to the bank, Canara Bank, since its headquarters is in Bangalore, and she is going to get the fixed deposit. So now Rosemary is using the advantage of money market. She is going to invest in fixed deposit for 5 years or 6 years. If she is having the plan, she is the buyer. Indirectly, she is also now considered as an investor. She decided to invest in the fixed deposit. So Rosemary is considered as the investor now. He is up going to a money market. Money market is the Canara Bank in Bangalore. This Canara Bank is selling different fixed deposit. She is going there, and this financial institution, Canara Bank is considered as the financial institution. This Canara Bank is selling to Rosemary that AFD, fixed deposit. They will counsel Rosemary that, madam, this is the fixed deposit receipt. If you invest for 7 years, you will get 5% interest. If you are investing for 6 years, 4.8% interest. And better, if you are taking to your grandma, senior citizen, we are ready to provide 7% interest for her. These financial institutions are marketing their product to Rosemary. And be clear, once if she purchased, Rosemary is considered as the investor or the customer in regular market. The financial asset is the FD receipt. Financial institution is the Canara Bank. And this market is called the money market. Because it is in small investments, and these investments may have the regular operations. It depends upon the short-term funds. Then there is a market called capital market. Same thing. In case of our Roja example, if Roja is going to the share market, she is ready to buy a share from Carvey Financials. So Roja is approaching Carvey Financials and she is ready to buy a share. In such case, Roja is going to invest in the capital market. Whatever the Roja is buying as a share, it is the capital for others directly. If Roja is buying a fintech share which has been issued by Sagar, Sagar is running a very big company. So Sagar is saying Sagar Limited is a big organization. Our Roja is going to buy a share from Sagar Limited. So in such case, Sagar, whatever Roja is investing, Sagar is going to consider that one as the capital. Be clear. So it means that for Sagar's capital, Roja is contributing. It means that Roja is going to the capital market and she is investing the fund there. Now, in case of India, for running the capital market, we are having BSE, NSE, and all these BSE, NSE, and including India, INX are having number of share brokers. Investment in that place, we used to call it as capital market. So you must understand the basic things here. Why there's a basic classification. That is why in financial markets, the different players are there, like in marketing. But the core and primary players are three. That is the investors, that means the buyers, financial markets, that is the institutions, and the borrowers who is selling the instrument. These are all the components or stakeholders in financial markets. The aim is bringing investors and borrowers together to improve our economic stability. We have to link investors as well as the borrowers. Then only we are able to improve our economic system with the help of capital infusion. That is why we are discussing about the financial markets. You can see the financial market includes all the banks. Bank of America, JB Morgan is also doing, PNB Paribas, Dutch Bank. in within near future you are going to work there, all are considered as the financial markets. If you are going to a bank, it is a market. If you are going to buy a share, it is also a market. Only difference. One is called the capital market, another one is called the money market. Good. That is why the basic classification of the markets are money market and capital market. That is the basic classification. Of course, there are a number of things we are going to discuss, forex markets, everything. But the traditional and classical methods are money market and capital market. Now even we can go for the marketing of the fintech companies. After the mushrooming growth of fintech companies, we are identifying the new type of financial markets, which is purely based upon technology. If the blockchain is permitted, if bitcoins are permitted, then it may go for another type of market. Since the bitcoins are not regulated and not legally permitted in full-fledged manner, we are not having such classification. In future, you may have another market for bitcoins. Anybody who knows the meaning of bitcoins, come on quickly. Tell the meaning of bitcoins just in a word. Quick. What do you mean by bitcoins?
So
So it is
it's
a
a virtual currency.
Yes, virtual currency. Jetlin is also going to say something. Jetlin?
So it is a cryptocurrency, sir.
Cryptocurrency, good. Both are correct. What Kiran and Jetlin are saying. In future, we are going to have the another market when Kiran and Jetlin are going to for a job and they are going to sit in an organization, they may think about, okay, we studied money market, capital market, but now we are moving towards the virtual currency, cryptocurrency. For that purpose, there is need for a globalized protocol. That's what we used to call it as sandboxing the Bitcoin technology. Once it has been sandboxed in the sense regularized, we will have that one. You will work for the cryptocurrency. It is also a new market. Soon we are expecting. The time is very nearer. So this is the classical one. It may go. At present, we are having the money market, capital market. There are number of classifications under the money market. You can see it is an organized one, unorganized one. It is run by banks. Some of the cases it is run by the individual money lenders also with the help of cheat funds. When you consider the capital market, there also there are some money lenders who are directly supporting the big business. Organized markets are stock exchanges and even non-banking financial institutions. We are going to see this classification. Okay? So when you consider the financial markets, the financial institutions are the backbone. We already discussed. So you can see we are having some regulatory authority for financial institutions. Reserve Bank of India is governing the debt market, primary, secondary, of course. Then we are having the foreign exchange market. If you want to buy and sell the currency, we need forex. Then the capital market, it is governed by the SEBI. We already discussed. SEBI is taking over the control. So insurance companies, we are having the regulatory authority, that is Insurance Regulatory Development Authority. IRDA is there. So for each and every financial institutions to control all those operations, we need the regulatory authority. So this chart clearly shows the regulatory authorities in case of the fin markets. Here you can see who are all the participants. If you want to buy a pen, who are all the participants there? Same thing. If our Kiran is going to commercial market and buy a pair of shoe, he is not only the participant. He is, of course, the buyer, customer. He may go to first shop and ask what is the rate. He may go to the next showroom and ask what is the price. Then he will go for another shop and ask. So all these persons are the stakeholders. You must understand that one. The entire persons who are selling the shoes in commercial streets are considered as the stakeholders. Then Kiran will take the final decision by entering on one of the shoe market and buying that one. See that one. Likewise, here also in financial market, government is the main participant. How the commercial street is run by the BBMP. Then the central bank. In case of India, it is the Reserve Bank of India. Then the banks. That is the commercial banks. State Bank of India, Canara Bank, South Indian Bank. All these banks are coming under the participants. Then corporations. Now corporations are also coming. They are also issuing the bonds. Very good example, life insurance corporations. Even the smart city corporations are also now entering into that one to issue the money. So that is very interesting thing. Then institutional traders, might have seen Tata Capital Fund, Carvey Financial Services, ILFS, all these things. They are the institutional traders. Retail traders, the share brokers, LIC agents, these are all considered as the retail traders. Then the brokers. Of course, in share market, you know the brokers, but it is not like that. There are brokers for all the financial services. Even if Neeraj decided to go for constructing the big building, he decided to invest in the real estate sector. So Neeraj will ask different opinion from different brokers. This building is situated in the heart of the city. It is in Hebbal. So in case of Hebbal, what will be the rate? From whom you have to approach to buy that building? Number of brokers are there. Neeraj is having the money. He decided to invest. For that purpose, now the legal brokers are there. Not only in real estate business, even in borrowing huge money also. We used to call it as factoring services. Then the market makers. That is, you must know. Market makers are very important. Your brain is the market maker, in my view. Who is designing the financial instrument? Who is creating a new financial product? Today we will see the ICICI example clearly. How ICICI is making the market. Our Jacob Matthew is going for a bank. He is having around 1 crore rupees. Jacob is having 1 crore rupees. So he decided to invest in some banks. He is coming from Kerala to Bangalore. Then he is searching the banks. How Jacob will invest? Let us assume Jacob is having 1 crore rupees with him suddenly. With that 1 crore, what Jacob will do? If it is known to the banks, they decided to catch hold of Jacob Matthew. They are going to create a new financial product for Jacob. They will say, come Jacob, you can invest with me the 1 crore rupees and we are going to double that one within 10 years. Another company will say, don't worry Jacob, we are going to invest your 1 crore in US dollars. Another person may say, we can invest in European companies. So who is deciding? There are a number of market makers in India. for absorbing the money from Jacob Matthew. What Jacob Matthew, if you want to invest 1 crore rupees, where you will invest? Are you there? Jacob?
Yes, sir.
If you are having 1 crore rupees, where you will invest? Or what you will do? Come on, Jacob.
Sir, I will invest in bank.
Bank. You want to take a round trip of the globe. You are having 1 crore rupees. Suddenly, your friend is giving 1 crore rupees. Take it, Jacob. What you will do with that 1 crore rupee? Yes, Jacob. Don't worry. Without fear, tell me. Come on. Jacob is thinking. What Jacob will do, I don't know exactly. Based upon the some association, I'm telling. So Jacob is having around 5 close friends. So what Jacob will do, along with the 5 close friends, he decided to go to some picnic spots, not in the Bangalore. He decided to go on global trip. He decided to spend around 10 lakh rupees for that one. He decided to go to New Zealand and spend there nicely. He may go to the Maldives and enjoy the sea breeze. He may go to the Alps mountain and have a nice snow skating there. So first he will do that one. It is also an investment. If Jacob is ready to spend 10 lakhs for a trip, he may increase with 20 lakhs because he's having 4 friends with him. All the 4 friends decided to go a global trip. So travel agents are also coming as the market makers now. Because Jacob Matthew is known to everybody. He got around 1 crore rupees suddenly. So you can see these travel agents are also coming as the market makers for Jacob suddenly. They wish to take the money, how to utilize that one. They will advise, Jacob, you can go to the Switzerland. The nice climate is there. You can enjoy the snow. Everything they used to tell. They are the market makers. They are also needed, not only banks. Now I came to know one of the bank has created one of the scheme that you can deposit here, and after 10 years, we are going to permit you a global trip. You can withdraw that money for a global trip and we are going to sponsor that one. See that one. These are all the market makers. New market makers are coming to absorb the money and investing. That you must know. That is the crucial one. Now, most of the entrepreneurs are moving towards the market makers in finance. That is why you must know the new trend in that one. That is why, once again, we can see the classifications. And each and every organization used to classify. You can see some of them used to classify as commodity markets, even derivative futures. All these things are coming under the financial markets. Then what these markets are doing, what these financial institutions are doing, like our buyer and seller, you can see, first thing they used to encourage savings. That is the basic thing. How far you are able to save some money. They used to find out the savings. Without savings, there is nothing. That is the very olden and golden concept, savings and investment theory. I think you might have studied in economics about that, savings and investment. All the financial markets used to grab the savings only. So that is why first they have to encourage the savings. If our Alina decided to go to bank, she is joined in a very big organization. Let us assume Alina is now joined in KPMG. So what Alina will do? Immediately they will open the one bank account. Which bank they have to open? That is the big issue. Market makers are there. Citibank will tell, Alina, come to our bank. I will create a nice bank account for you. Axis Bank will tell, no, Alina, come to us. ICICI Bank will tell, come to us. Because they are all market makers. They wish to first create a savings of Alina. So first function is creating the savings. Then reduces the advertisement and transaction cost. Once they identify a good investor, they used to make any financial instrument with them. That is why they can reduce the cost. If Alina joined with the, say, Axis Bank for investment, okay, then the Axis Bank will target Alina. We are having this scheme, so you can join. We are ready to, after 1 year, they will tell Alina, we are going to give a nice credit to you. You can have a credit for you. All these things. They wish to make that one, to create a nice capital flow. That is why by reducing the advertisement, sorry, and the transaction cost. Then they used to create a nice security plan. Security plan means investment plan. That's what they mentioned. Collect and spread information about securities. They used to create an SIP, systematic investment plan for Alina. Then the pricing, very important thing, how they are going to collect money. Then how the savings from the Alina can be better utilized for creating the credits. Same thing. A small bank is also doing same thing. Big banks are also doing same thing. Okay. That is why there are 4 key segments in this capital market. Buyer side, investor. They are considered as the investor. Seller side, they are the institution. And market infrastructure is governed by the regulatory body. And regulators are the topmost regulators. They may be coming under either fiscal policy or the monetary policy. So coming to the next area. First, we are going to discuss these banks. You can see that one. In case of India, the money markets are controlled mainly by all these banks. That is why we used to call it as banking sector as the money market. Now we are having the 12 public sector banks. You can see what is the instrument from this place. We can say State Bank of India is having a financial market. Who is the buyer? What is the product from State Bank of India? Anybody tell me any one product from SBI? Come on. Any person can tell. Because State Bank of India is a market. It is a money market. What they are selling? Come on.
Sir, credit cards.
Good. Joel Paul is now active. Ah.
Bank loan.
Bank loan. Good. Who answered?
Maybe, sir.
Mebin. Okay, good, Mebin.
All their services, sir. Like
Very
for
good.
us.
Yes, he moved to another direction. All these services.
Insurance,
Yes.
medical insurance.
Medical claim, insurance, good. So these financial services based upon that one. Whatever the services provided by State Bank, it is the product. You can see this is also a financial market, but it is coming under the capital market. Do you know what is this institution? Come on. Where this place is located?
BSc.
BSc, sir. The
Yes,
right
what they are doing in BSc. Come on, what is the product they are selling?
shares.
Shares, good. What about others? You can see the share price are moving up and down. They are rotating that one. So it is a market. The buyers are the investors. That is the role of BSE. It is also coming under the capital market. Since if you are investing in Hindalco, it is considered as an investment. The asset, it is a financial instrument. Here, LIC, what is the product?
Life insurance.
Good. Insurance policy, good. Any other product from LIC? Come on. What? No. Swati, So Ajay is not answering this time. Huh? Okay. Thomas, he is silent. Okay, we'll see what the LIC. Yes,
Sir, even they provide loans on our FTs.
yes. Other than the insurance, what are all the services from LIC? Yes. Okay, good. We will see in later class how the LIC is doing that one. Okay, what is the product here? Do you think this is a market? You can see Western Union, international currency. What is this market?
Currency exchange, sir.
Currency exchange. Good.
Different
Any
types
other?
of currency.
Good, Thomas. Any other students?
Forex market.
Good. Forex market. Yes. What they are selling? Come on. What is the product
Money.
there? Yes. Yes, Thomas. Come on. If you want to go for currency exchange, what they are selling? What happened? In currency exchange, you can buy and sell currencies. Indian currency in India is negotiable instrument. It can be easily transferable. But other than Indian currency, it is a product here. That is very nice thing. Even the currency is considered as the product in case of foreign exchange markets. That is why we used to have the forex markets. Yes. What is this place? MCX. Come on. Some names are there. Philip, there is one name. Philip, Santosh, Brother Dominic. Yes, come on. Anish is answering. Good. What these people are doing in MCX? What is this MCX? Yes, it is available in that one. It is name is mentioned clearly. Joel, Midun. What happened?
Sir.
Martin.
Sir, they exchange the commodities, sir.
Yes,
Right. Commodities.
commodity. What commodity they are dealing? Tell me anyone commodity. Yes, quick. It is nothing. Even the agriculture products also they are doing now. Metals, gold, bullion markets. So they are also engaged in the markets. Even they are selling the virtually. That is in the form of exchange traded funds. That is why it is coming under the financial markets. Another one is the derivatives market. Even you can sell the shares in future prices, not on the present one, but in future. Here is an example. What these people are doing in IDBI? Not in the picture. What is the role of IDBI? IDBI is also considered as a financial institution. What is the product from IDBI? Come on. What is the product?
So banking loans.
Well, this is the Industrial Development Bank of India. They are also providing
Business
loans.
loans.
Yes, development institutions loans. Good. Any other students? There are number of Kirans are there. Only one Kiran is answering. What about other Kirans? Come on. What is the role of IDBI? Yes. It is coming under the development banking. The IDBI bank means it is a commercial bank. This is the Industrial Development Bank of India. What they are doing, they are financing for the commencement of industries. That is why it is also coming under the capital market. They are infusing the capital markets. Sorry, capital. That is why these organizations are coming under that one. Anybody knows about that ILFS? What is that organization? Come on. Shailesh. What happened? Shailesh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is this ILFS, Shailesh?
Sir,
What they,
infrastructure, leasing, and financial services.
good. What they are doing?
So they are more into modernizing the today's infrastructure, sir.
Good. With the help of lease financing. Good. So that is, these are all called as the financial markets. So dear students, based upon this discussion, you must know clearly what are all considered as the financial markets and what these people are doing. Even the MCX, multiple commodity, metal energy, and multiple commodity exchange, they are also considered as the market. Here you can see the billion market, those who are doing. Then what they are doing in Carvey? Anybody knows about the Carvey? Carvey Financial Services? Come on.
The stockbrokers.
Yes, good, absolutely correct. So they are also coming under the financial markets. They are the stockbrokers. They are dealing in different markets. So here in Tata Capital, what they are doing? What is their product? Yes, come on, Midun. What happened? Anyone? Sandhya? Okay.
Loan.
Yes, come on, loan. They are providing assistance for finance. They are also providing finance and where we can get the funds, how to get the funds. That is the services they are doing. That is why these people are coming under the financial markets. Here, the Gift City. So in Gift City now it is a big market. All these financial services are available here. It's now, of course, the first city is in Gujarat. Now it is coming in Bangalore, Kolkata, Chennai also it is there. In Navi Mumbai, I think they commence the operation in Navi Mumbai. So now they created a nice place for this type of financial markets that is moving in the direction. So with this discussion, you must know what is the meaning of financial market. In next class, we will move on to the money market. Okay. So we'll stop the discussions here. Now you can switch on your camera for the purpose of attendance. I am unable to see your face. Good. Nice. I think everybody had your nice breakfast. Some of them are still in the mode of sleeping. Good. Why, Thomas, Fiba, Sandhya, Jojo, Jibish? Huh? Why you are hesitating to turn your camera? Charlotte is having some network issue. Okay. Good. So have a nice tea break and you have to enjoy the class nicely. Very important thing. Once again, we'll join the discussion in next class with a nice discussion with the another important news in the blog. Go through the blog and find out. In the meantime, go through the LMS and find out what is the conceptual background we have discussed so far. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.